Hi everybody. Before we talk about the money, let's jump ahead to some contract terms that you should be aware of from the very beginning. A common area of dispute in home sales is confusion over what's included with the house. For example, is a refrigerator included with the house or not? When you buy a house, you're buying the house itself. You're not buying the seller's stuff inside the house or in the yard of the house. The big and surprisingly confusing question is this: what's part of the house and what isn't? It seems like a simple question, but it causes arguments between home buyers and home sellers, especially on the day the sale is supposed to close. The question gets down to this: what is considered to be part of the house, like a door, and what is considered to be the seller's personal property, like a chair or a refrigerator? The personal property of your landlord, like a chair, are not part of the house, and by default are not included in the sale of the house, unless your written contract specifically says that that chair is included in the sale. An old rule of thumb says that if you need a tool like a screwdriver or a hammer to remove an item, then the item is part of the house. A similar rule of thumb says that if something is attached to the house, for example with a nail or a screw, then it's part of the house. But those old rules of thumb often don't work. Local law and custom in your area trump those rules of thumb. In my area, refrigerators are not considered to be part of the house. They just plug into the wall like a lamp. But on the other hand, an electric cooking range is considered to be part of the house, even though it just plugs into the wall like a refrigerator or a lamp. Go figure. So in my area, if the buyer wants the refrigerator, the contract has to specifically say the refrigerator is included with the house, but the electric range is automatically included with the house. Yeah, this is confusing for everyone. So we have lots of room for disagreements, and there ends up being a lot of last-minute disputes over what is included with the sale of the house. To avoid drama, right before closing when you're already stressed out to the max and totally irritable, it's best to spell out in your very first written offer exactly what personal property you want to be included in the sale of the house. If your landlord doesn't agree with something, fine. You can talk about it. It becomes part of the negotiations with your landlord. But in the end, you should both be clear about whether it's included or not. Your real estate attorney or real estate agent will know the local laws and customs and how to word your written offer to make it clear to both you and your landlord what is included with the sale of the house. Refrigerators and washer dryers are often considered to not be part of the house. In some places, kitchen stoves are considered to not be part of the house. Other items that cause a lot of disputes are cabinets, bookshelves, and wall units. Are they attached to the wall like a door, or are they sitting on the floor like a chair? Drapes and window coverings also cause a lot of disputes. The drama begins when, right before closing, a seller says they're sending a truck to pick up the refrigerator or washer dryer or garage cabinets or whatever. Here are some items I would consider to be part of the house, but which some people will disagree. Freestanding range or oven, wood burning or gas log stoves, window and door screens, sunscreens, storm windows, outdoor storage sheds, built-in light fixtures, towel, curtain, and drapery rods, draperies and window coverings, attached antennas and satellite dishes, attached fireplace equipment, central vacuum hose and attachments, built-in appliances, pool and spa equipment, water softeners and water purification systems. Now here are some items that I would consider to be personal property of the seller, but which some people will disagree. Refrigerator, washer, dryer, freestanding bookcase, freestanding garage cabinets, all furniture. For these items to be included in the sale, such as a piece of furniture or freestanding garage cabinets, the contract should specifically state that they're included in the sale. Otherwise, they probably aren't. I hope you got a taste for some of the confusion that can surround this simple question: what is part of the house and what isn't? To prevent this, in your very first offer, specifically mention any items you think may cause confusion later on. Okay, in the next video we'll talk about transfer taxes. In some places, transfer taxes are huge.